So I know there were a few questions about how to write related service goals, ensuring that they're not from a clinical standpoint, but an academic one. So I wanted to show you a few examples of that. Here's an example of what I might include when wanting to write a speech goal. So a student needs to follow multi-step directions in their gen ed class and in a small group setting. I gave the specifics of how I want the goals and objectives written, and then any other information I have about a student. If you have specific data from progress monitoring, you can include that as well. Okay, so our IEP Copilot took into consideration everything that we put in and gave us a following multi-step directions goal with measurable outcomes. So again, you have access to your refine button. If you want to make any changes, you can. Even if you don't put these activities in the IEP, you can also use the refine button to ask for new activities or to generate any changes you want to the current ones that they provided. And lastly, I'll show an example of a potential PT goal that someone might write using IEP Copilot. So you can ask it as simply as write a gross motor goal for a student needing balance and coordination support. And I just selected other for the goal subject area. And here you can see, even with just a simple goal subject area, it still provided us with a SMART goal and benchmarks, and you have access to your refine button to make any changes or add more data if you have it about the student. All of the related service provider goals are going to be written from an academic standpoint, not a clinical standpoint. However, if you want to give more specifics about the setting, you can do so either in the refine button or at the front end of writing the goal. So here I gave an example of student will be in a school setting, small group instruction, and the service provider will be conducting services on the playground to give student access to school equipment. So it took what we said and made some changes. Specifically, you can see with some of the activities, it gave playground obstacle courses or stepping over objects, so really connecting that this goal is happening at a school.